SmartSign India is part of SmartSign USA, which is a NY-based multinational e-commerce company. SmartSign has its global headquarters in Brooklyn, and it is headed by Mr. Blair Brewster. Blair Brewster is the CEO and founder of SmartSign. He has been in the printing business for 30 years now. After his MBA from Stanford and his successful years in the world of finance, Blair began a long and flourishing career in the online design market when he first purchased Electromark, a sign manufacturer, and partnered with Bear Rock, a pioneer in online design. Both his businesses took off marvelously and were subsequently sold to companies including Brady Corp and Avery. To his credits is a long list of achievements. One of them is creating unique design tools that corporate giants like Staples and FedEx use. The other is founding SmartSign, that has emerged as one of America's 500 largest internet firms. It took 3 people, a small room, and a big vision to create SmartSign India from the ground up. From a handful of people in 2007, SmartSign family grew to over 50 talented members. The team consists of software developers, product managers, and graphic designers, who are supported by web designers, content creators, internet marketers, and call center executives. For many of them, it was their first step in the corporate world, but what they lacked in experience, they made up in vigor and eagerness to learn. With a combination of experience and energy, SmartSign took flight.
I think some of the most incredible aspects of our business are the connections. Every morning when I come in, I hear the conversations in Hindi and in English as the phones light up. Or reading the trail of email that bounces seamlessly back and forth from customers to our teams in both Brooklyn and Jaipur, and even to our vendors. Learning about the kite flying festival, Sakrat, in Jaipur, or telling you about the frigid winter storm that's barreling down on New York from Canada. We're looking at the proofs of the new pages, new signs, and pricing as it bounces back and forth. These are the connections that are all incredibly rewarding, and these connections are what has made us so remarkably successful. It's hard to imagine how integrated we all are. Of course, we have 2 different offices and 2 different time zones, but we have a lot in common: hard work, curiosity, a culture that is both respectful and supportive. It's really a family. Hum sab ek parivar hain. After college, I spent a part of the summer in Jaipur and in India, and I fell in love with the food, the colors, and the history, and the culture. Now with offices in 2 places that I love, both Brooklyn and here in Jaipur, my dream has come true. I love the connections that we make every day, and want to thank everyone in the SmartSign family for all their hard work, their imagination, and of course, their smarts.
SmartSign India is headed by Mr. Vikas Badal, who helped Mr. Brewster's thought of SmartSign India take shape 6 years ago. With his sharp instincts and his vast pool of work experience, he built a team of smart, self-driven, and motivated individuals that run the show every day. SmartSign India supports its US counterpart in full strength, working on core operations like product designing, software development, e-commerce data analysis, internet marketing, and customer service.
The story of SmartSign is a story of many small miracles that have happened over the last 6 years. It started with the initial call that I received from Yogesh in April 2007. Yogesh is a friend of 20 years, and then Mr. Brewster called up, and then we had a discussion about his plans of opening an Indian office. That is how the SmartSign, actually, the dream of SmartSign started from there. It is a story of how people in 2 different continents, 2 different time zones, different working cultures came together to work for a company called SmartSign. The first challenges that we had in hand was that finding the right kind of people who can work together not only here but can also collaborate across the New York office. And we were pretty lucky in that we had amazing bunch of people who walked into us and said that they want to work for us. Pawan, Sandeep, Barkha, they started the work at my dining table. We did not have any office space at that time, but they had the confidence and the trust that yes, they can find their career here. It's not a job, it was a career for them. Later came Ashish, Sonali Gupta, Vaibhav, JP. They all found a home here with us. And then many other people came on board. We had Shruti, Sonali, Sabu, Ritika, Richa, Sunil, Vijendra. All these people came and found their home with us. Now when I look back, I find it that nothing was possible without the excellent leadership of Mr. Brewster. He provided the confidence, the trust, and the faith in us, in me, and all my teammates here into starting and doing work here in SmartSign. He has that Midas touch with people. He can turn people into gold, into productivity workhorses. Mr. Brewster is like Steve Jobs of science business. He has that mindset of a startup company. He's innovative, he has confidence in his people, and as I told you that he has that Midas touch with the people. I have the best boss, the best team in the world. I can never be so lucky. This is what I call miracle made possible by destiny.
What makes SmartSign India an amazing place to work with? A team of highly experienced designers combine their skills with the talent and energy of Gen Y managers to realize the company's goals. Regular exchange of employees from the two offices help in minimizing the cultural divide. What does a day in the life of SmartSign look like? Team members from the US and India frequently collaborate over routine operations, strategies and troubleshooting. With regular group discussions, team meetings, brainstorming sessions and a willingness to help each other out, SmartSign employees have proudly set a standard for any e-commerce company to follow. The company also provides first-rate employee incentives, ample benefits and ample scope for career advancements.